It's a pretty straightforward drink to make. It's one of like the only drinks that I muddle anymore. I really can't think of very many that I get to spend time muddling.
And its simplicity does not necessarily mean that it's simplistic. So I've learned over time that this is the drink that you most want to take quite good care of to make it sing.
One of the tricky things about a Caipirinha that's very different from bar to bar and definitely doesn't happen in a lot of nicer cocktail bars is making the drink in the glass, where I can actually season the glass that I'm working with.
You have to achieve that perfect balance of sweet, tart.
The idea here is simply to balance out the citrus.
The sweet aspect of a Caipirinha, you know, most commonly comes from granulated sugar. As fine as you can get, definitely really helps.
So the granules, when you muddle them with the lime peel, it starts to exfoliate the lime. And again, that just helps to extract some of those essential oils that are inside of the lime peel.
We're going to muddle it with some fine white sugar until we have something that's kind of perfectly sweet and tart.
You can use super fine sugar because it does meld with the cocktail a little bit better, dissolves a little bit quicker, which is what we have here today.
And if you use simple syrup, you lose a little of that character that I think is pretty essential in a Caipirinha to get that full experience. So therefore, I use the superfine sugar.
I'm going to add some sugar on top of it. And when I say some sugar, this is my favorite part of the Caipirinha. The correct amount of sugar to add is the correct amount of sugar to add.
I have a bar spoon here, but you want to coat the lime with the fine sugar, heaping a tablespoon or a couple of bar spoons.
And you can always add more if you need to, but I'd say just getting a nice coating on that limes is a good way to start.
So now that it's covered in sugar, I'm just going to give it a gentle muddle. This is a muddler. This muddler is 3 times as big as it needs to be. You could really just use a spoon at home.
We've added our lime and our sugar, and we're going to both mash up the lime as well as blend in the sugar to get it dissolved a little bit with the acid, to create kind of just a blend of juice and sugar.
I muddle my fruit in sugar before I add the ice to the drink. Again, I think it's just a part of that experience where you want to make sure that the sugars contact the lime peel and really pull out as much of that essence that you can.
In using the fine sugar, the white sugar in the cocktail, it's going to abrase the skin of the lime as you're muddling. So it's going to release oils into the cocktail that are essential to the Caipirinha.
And that sugar is mixing with lime juice and making a really nice little sour syrup concoction. I'm barely pressing at this point. That's about all you need to press.
So we have our lime and our sugar, and in a 3-ingredient cocktail, there is no ingredient that's more important than the others. But now we'll be adding our most important ingredient, the cachaça.